Welcome to another Bussin' vlog. Make sure you subscribe, leaving comments along the way. We are doing a collaboration with MeatEater. We are out in Montana right now.
Round two with
MeatEater. Right now, today, we're about to dial in our skills on the shooting range to practice all day long before tomorrow we go out and test our skills against coyotes. We'll be trapping beaver along the way. It's gonna be a fun vlog.
Yeah.
There's like 4 miles of hiking that we're gonna have to do.
Yeah, it's funny because when we go over all the schedule, everything, January, they're like, yeah, we'll go on a hike. I remember specifically saying, how long is the hike? And they said, oh, no more than a quarter mile.
Yeah,
Sit down
that
with the
was
boys.
said.
That was said, and now we sit down like, should be easy hike, 4 miles. I'm thinking to myself, my knees to stand a chance.
4 mile loop.
We got the boys out here. They're gonna help us out. Apparently Steve is sick right now. That's okay. It actually unnerves us a little bit.
Yeah, it takes a little bit off our
because
shoulders.
the whole goal is to get Uncle Steve to like you, to be proud.
But we're about to go out, fire some rifles, some long range. Apparently we're gonna be shooting at 1,000 yards, which is in feet.
That is 3,000 feet.
There you go.
3,000 feet.
There you go. It's gonna be fun. Leave comments.
I said 1,500 feet at first. It was a tough one.
Cal are gonna work on.
Shades.
Hey, what the fuck?
Okay, so what we're gonna work on, we're gonna range, tell you the target to find. We're gonna say target 7, and then we're gonna try to walk you in. We'll call your shot as far as your turret manipulation and wind hold. Let's say target 7 is a good example.
Which one's target 7?
I'll range it. Taylor will have you get behind the gun.
Well, I'm going right now.
Yep, get behind the gun.
Let's go, kid.
Here the knees.
Boy got tight jeans and North Face on. He ain't hit nothing.
I want you to dial to 1.2.
1.
Yep. You just click that button in. 7. How you feeling?
Nervous. Missed.
Yeah, by quite a lot.
Little off. By quite a lot.
Okay, little off is not a call.
We'll get you right, T. He hit the right of the pile, so he's got to go 3 plates to the left.
What I'm aiming for, there's 2 metal targets. One's a
square
little
one?
circle, and one's a bigger square one. I'm shooting for the bigger square one.
Yeah, the square you hit to the right of the dirt pile.
There it is.
Boom. How many shots was that?
That was 5.
20%.
Go
20%, boys.
Impact!
That's solid. That felt as about as good as it looked. 20% is not bad, dude. If we're playing baseball, I might make it to the majors. How the hell does this work? Oh boy, really? Damn.
Open it back.
You're sitting back here learning.
You're learning. It's impressive. That shit pisses me off though. I have to get him. Hey.
Impact! Impact!
Terrible.
It was a little stronger. I noticed how it kind of died down for you a little bit. But still
got
great.
real
Still
calm.
great.
when I was
Yeah. Good
So-
job. I'm just letting you know. When it comes time for competition, I will be sharper than I was just now. This is the same issue I have in Call of Duty though. All of a sudden it's time to shoot.
No, I can make
all over the place.
Okay.
Safety on.
Safety
All right,
on.
so now we're just sitting here.
Over under
Thing that says
1.5.
Impact.
Hey! Dink!
dialed in. Dialed in.
Did I clip it?
He's faster, dude. The further out we go, like little things are gonna make a bigger difference.
His legs. Extend out.
That was very, very close. I think you switched
Okay.
targets on me.
Okay.
Impact! This thing on fire.
Dude, what a fucking coach you are, man. You're all time.
Impact.
When we see Coyote tomorrow.
That'll be about the range.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, JP, you see me kind of operating now, huh?
Is it good?
We're just out here being
This one,
men.
bring your- So these guys have been practicing finding, ranging, engaging targets here for a while. What we're gonna do is pin them against each other. Alex behind us is gonna call out a number or a letter of the target. And it's up to us, Cal and me, to walk our shooter into that target. They gotta get on target, shoot it. First one to hit it wins.
Hey, T. This is 2-on-2.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
You know what
we're
I
good.
mean?
We've been working on our
Yeah.
communication.
Yeah.
We're solid.
Even if you need to just throw stuff to get in his head, like if you know I'm setting up, so you just say, there you go, you're on it. Just
Yeah,
make him
no problem.
panic. You make him panic and think he's got a...
No problem. Yeah. Just talk up how natural you are.
Yeah.
Impact.
Oh, we were playing.
See what I mean?
Hey.
Kilo.
Kilo, what's kilo? What is he talking about?
K is kilo.
Military.
Right ahead.
But what does that mean? Like which number?
So it's a
K, it's a letter.
target.
Oh shit. We gotta find the K. Talk to me, Cal. I see numbers.
Left.
I see a 1. I just see numbers, Cal. You gotta talk to me.
Impact!
Where's it at, Cal?
I don't have a fucking clue where K
It's in
is.
between your 12 and 1 o'clock.
He said K, and they're starting to talk over there. I'm like, what's K? Is it 7? Is there a...
Yeah, I still don't see it, so you're doing great.
Your bill.
You gotta talk to me. You gotta talk to me, Cal.
Yeah.
We got soldiers dying, Cal.
This fucking sucks.
Target 1.
I see 1, yeah.
Yep. Go 12 o'clock of 1. So straight up.
Oh, out in the field.
Yep.
Damn. I missed it, Cal.
You're
Cal.
2.3.
Yeah, well, I won't say that at 1.1.
2.3. Dial it in. Let's go. You got it. Impact.
Nice shot.
Good work, Cal.
Yeah.
What dial, Cal?
A is.
Yeah,
you're on
what
it right
what
now.
dial? You already hit it.
1.
What is it, Cal?
There you go. Yeah. Impact.
Nice shot.
While it's moving, while it was moving.
Nice shot. Oh, octopus.
Hard right, short.
No bullet in the chamber, Cal.
No, you're not locked down. Put it down. Impact.
Sorry.
Oh, dude.
I was on it,
The
dude.
laughter.
Good job.
Oh,
Oh, that's gotta be
needed a little time, Cal.
I'm at 7 right now.
Diaz.
All the way to
Okay. Straight up the S turn.
Yeah.
S.
E?
Yep.
Oh, I thought you said D.
Yeah, I see the next target, but I can't see a number.
You on it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a long ways.
There it is.
He hit it.
They're never gonna hit that target. I promise you got to come down like 5/10.
What?
5/10.
You mind your own business, Garrett.
Okay.
Give me the bullet in my head again.
What do you think? Dead on?
I'm at 9.
There it
Impact.
is. Good job.
Good job, Willie.
It's easy to hit that.
I'm hitting the hill behind it.
Yeah.
Cal, good work out there.
Well done.
Binks in the chat.
That'll be fun. Yeah, have a ton of fun tomorrow. Yeah,
All right, brother. Thank you, Cal.
All right, great seeing you.
Love him. That's my coach, man. Got that Red Dead Redemption mustache.
Did it at 6 a.m. It's 6:12 a.m. We are on our way to go meet up with the boys at like a deli / gas. Same place, right, as yesterday?
Different place.
Everybody go meet up with the MeatEater fellas. We've got ourselves a coyote hunt today. So we're gonna go 4-mile loop hike. They told us it was a 1/4 mile. Get here, turns out 1/4 mile turned into 4 miles really quick. We're gonna go set up shop. We're gonna split up, shoot some coyotes, hopefully. And then I believe Steve, who like his favorite thing to do is to trap, and he set up beaver traps a couple days ago. So I'm sure we'll be in the water at some point, sifting through those beaver traps, seeing if we can get a couple of them beautiful boys. But it's gonna be an electric day, dude. I know hunting's always a chance game, but when you're with Steve and the MeatEater fellas, you feel like you're not gonna fail. You can't fail. They're just too good at their jobs.
We can fail.
We can fail, but
We
you
can
do
fail.
not feel like safer.
It's all about honing in our skills yesterday and carrying it over from the practice field to the game field.
That's exactly what it is.
It's going to be a little faster, a little quick pace. We got to calm our hearts. We got to calm our minds. We got to enjoy the spirit of the woods. And we got to take these coyotes down.
Right.
Well, you guys are decked already. Good deal.
Yeah.
You guys have fun shooting yesterday?
Oh, dude, it was a blast.
Did you hit some bullseyes?
Taylor, we got the one out that's beyond 900.
Did you really?
Taylor hit it like smack dab in the middle.
You're kidding me.
Yeah.
Garrett was a hell of a coach. I went 1 for 5 in my first 5 shots.
Did you guys see some animals? A lot of times you go out there and there's mule deer and stuff.
No, we just saw like a horse.
Yeah, we can see a horse behind us.
Taylor goes, hey, what's that out there? He goes, oh, never mind. I think it's just a horse.
Well, my dick's been in the dirt. I've been sick, but I'm on the other end of it now. All right, let me get a couple things together.
Basically 15 rounds, right? If we go through 15 rounds, we had a hell of a good day.
What's the over-under on coyotes?
1.5 would be good.
1.5 would be good.
Yeah.
All right. Challenge accepted. Let's go hunting, baby. I don't know if they think we're pussy for putting on the big ones. Because I got the finger ones too. I had the finger ones on, but then my fingers started to freeze pretty fast. So I was like, I gotta just.
I think the finger ones are for shooting. Big ones are for hiking.
Yeah, you're right.
So there you go.
I mean, I didn't know what you guys shot, so that makes more sense.
Yeah, I mean, we played with gas guns too, but I figured this will give them the best chance.
Yeah, both just point them at each other. Good to see you guys.
Good to see you.
We're gonna go and see how it kind of lifts up over there, all those bluffs.
Yeah.
We're gonna go that direction, and we're gonna try this morning to call in a coyote. What we mean by that is like there's a handful of sounds they respond to. 3 F's. Food. So you play a sound like that, like distressed rabbit sounds, and coyotes might come, and that's 1 F. You can also play sounds of coyotes fighting.
What would we be doing? Trying to make up something like that?
These are all, we use electronic sounds.
Okay.
You and Steve just in the middle, like,
He's like, hey,
So if I cock back and hit you, you'll know it's just part of
let's go.
make the rabbit noise.
It's just part of the whole thing. So fight,
You're really gonna like the next one, man.
and then the 3rd F is fornicating. So you, so
That's why he's like,
it might get awkward. It might get awkward when I tell you. Coyote hunting gets, you kind of start in October. Generally, like you might start in October, and it gets progressively less. It gets progressively less good.
Yeah.
The further you get away from the time when they're born, the fewer of them they're around, because they just have high mortality rates. They're always dying for various reasons. And then people do what we're going to do, and they get burned out on it.
Got you.
They're like, yeah, not falling for that.
Yeah.
Then after that, last time I was with you guys, remember we set a beaver trap? We're going to follow up on that because we're going to be able to check some. They got a bunch of areas where they're trying to restore their stream banks and establish vegetation on the stream banks, and they got some beavers they wanted gone.
We helped you build that one last year.
Yeah.
Hey, Steve, this what you want?
No, it's a railroad tie plate. It's a piece of steel yay big, that thick, with square holes punched in it. Just kind of reach over and cut some of those tips.
See me working.
No, that's not what you want.
Those aren't it?
That was extracurritular that day. That was just like a side project.
Yeah.
This is today is the project.
Yeah.
So these beavers in the traps,
Mm-hmm.
they'll already be dead?
Should be dead.
Okay.
Should be.
Yeah, should
All right.
be dead.
All right, let's go have some fun.
Yeah.
Bussin' with the Boys, MeatEater collab. Let's go.
Subscribe, right now.
It's window stuck. This surgery to remove, no, it gets jammed up. So
That's probably matter of fact. The backpack.
nicest thing that I've ever seen. Incredible gate. I have wrestled with a lot of gates. This is like,
Can't forget the backpack. That's a rookie mistake. Just right out of the gate. No pun intended, but the nicest gate he's ever seen. That's incredible. That's a nice gate back there. That's awesome. Yeah. How far of a hike we got? Later.
what's that?
I said, how far of a hike we got?
Oh, I'm not really sure. We're gonna hike all in all a couple miles.
I love it. I'm built for a couple mile hike.
Climb this bluff here. We'll just go through this gate and then up that little trail.
He seems like he's built for shit like this. Like I don't train like that anymore. I feel my quads go. Like we're walking, you guys are talking about animals, hey? You hear that? You see that? All I'm thinking about in my mind is how fucking far do we have to walk?
Yeah, a couple days ago.
You said dinner last night.
Back on for some pelts and stuff. Yeah, you can feel it. Way back by the fence line. No, those are deer. That's for sure deer. We've got one running straight at us from that snowy field right now. They're right at 950 yards. They're hung up on the edge of the field. They don't want to come across this much open. These are the noises that Steve and Will are trying to recreate right now.
It's a third F. It's a bad sign when the hat comes off.
Yeah. They're dicking around with a bunch of deer out there, and that's way more interesting to them than what we're doing.
So do we follow them, or do we go set up somewhere else?
An argument could be made that we could try to get down by the river and then scoot up.
It's crazy in my scope. There's just like a pack of deer. 6 of them just walking by.
3 coyotes out there. We're just going to try to get across this field. I don't think they can see us where they're at right now.
How good are coyotes' eyesight?
Really good.
You see there's that draw down there full of juniper?
Yeah.
The green, the purplish green shit. We're gonna get right up here, find a spot where we can call down that draw.
All right. So we're close. You're just in this bizarre world that you don't know where the finish line is. And here's fucking Steve Rinella. And it's like, I'm not gonna, hey, can we get a quick 30? You just gotta keep walking. But it sounds like we're almost there. Just keep your eyes peeled and watch for any kind of movement. They're kind of like, they have like a grayish color to them, and it's very subtle when you see them. The first thing you usually pick up is some kind of movement, you know. Right here, what do we got here? Oh, that's what's out there still. There's that whitetail over there. Yeah, it's those 2 that we saw earlier. Will, right here, on the right. Get him. Hurry up. Get him. As soon as he stops. Get him. Are you gonna shoot? Yeah. Go. Damn. The heart pounding. See, like, there you go. You gotta get him. That's gonna be our only shot, isn't it?
We should have a shotgun, yeah.
You think that'll be our only attempt?
There, go ahead and sit back. God damn it. I thought he'd stop when he got there. I didn't know he was just gonna do it faster.
Yeah, the shooting range, the targets don't move.
Well, you know what's funny? This morning, I was like, I'm gonna grab my shotgun. They're like, nah, I don't need my shotgun.
Damn, man.
Listen, it's your first time doing it. It's a lot. It's a lot because it's like, it's hard to read their body language. And it's like they're moving and it just, yeah, it's tough. We're gonna move to a new spot. That was fun.
I know. It's gonna be a tough one to tell the boys.
No, it's really quite simple. You fucked up. All set.
Damn, Max.
Yeah.
Read this message from Will.
Oh, I missed one.
Oh no.
No, we haven't shot yet. You know Steve is like,
This mother effort.
all right, let's
Ask
go.
him how far.
Tell him to lie too and say it was farther than it was. That's brutal. Good news though.
Dude, I mean,
They're
that's-
around.
Dude, listen, there's 1,000 ways it doesn't go right.
Yeah.
When they come in like that. Like, in a perfect world, they like come up and then at 75 yards, they just stop.
Yeah.
But a lot of times, sometimes they'll come in and roll the collar. That's pretty common.
What do you mean by roll the collar?
They'll jump the collar.
Like a linebacker, the tap.
Oh,
Because it's got that,
they'll-
you see that little thing?
Yeah.
That little decoy? Well, they'll come in and just like knock it over.
And just keep moving? Or
Oh,
like-
then they know. The minute they touch it,
How smart are coyotes?
oh, they're very, very bright.
Yeah.
Yeah, very bright. I mean, like, very bright in that, like, an incredible ability to find food in a huge variety of ways.
Yeah.
You know, like, they're omnivores, but they're also just like, they're very crafty about getting what they need, and they're very crafty about avoiding trouble, and they're quick thinking.
Yeah.
You know, you see them, they're quick thinking critters.
So, this is a fawn in distress right here. You know, we're getting close enough to where they're gonna start having fawns. And I think that's what these coyotes are kind of waiting for, is to see if anything drops. Put your binos in there. Oh, I handed it to you by the truck. This whole time I'm like, why aren't you buckling? I was like, man, you're just trying to be like really still. It's nice, but you just thought you'd wear it for snacks. Yeah, just this. Yeah. Snacks and nicotine. That's right. Alright, we're gonna give him one last final fuck you and see if that does it. That other one isn't there anymore. We'll go up into the high country now and play with non-domesticated coyotes.
Was just inside the property line at 500. We would get the shot.
Oh yeah. We would have dropped the hammer.
How'd you see him when we were walking in?
It's like, it's hard to describe when you're looking for coyotes, but it's almost like you're looking for something that is, if you see something and it kind of looks like a ghost walking around out there, like, oh, it's coyote.
Gotcha.
Right? Like, it's just like you can barely pick up its silhouette with your naked eye kind of a thing.
When we first sat down, so we're walking, and I'm thinking we've done a duck hunt. It's kind of more of a social aspect. It's just more quiet. I go to ask, hey, when we get there, he goes, shh. All right, that's I got my answer. And then he starts going over the hill, and he's like, there's 2 coyotes right there. Blah, blah, blah. Starts talking. I can't see nothing. Turns out he hit him with binoculars. I don't have binoculars, but he's sitting there. I think to myself, holy shit, dude, we're gonna kill coyote the first 5 minutes of the time. And then he's calling him in. It was sick. But no binoculars is a tough look for me.
I wasn't judging you,
I know you weren't.
but I
You
was
don't seem like the judging type. So
All right.
back up to the players.
back up to the Can-Am. We don't drive
Can-Am,
players, man.
excuse me, Can-Am. get their ass. Teasing you, dude. Literally just right off the property line.
For sure.
You see that fence line? We're gonna cross this. Then you got that fence line.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna cross that next gully. And then we're gonna call into that next big canyon.
Okay.
So just a little walk right now. Just a little one. Just a little walk.
Just a quick little walk. Why you gotta film the entire time, Max?
What are we doing, Taylor?
Climbing this ridge and go up this. So this is Red Dead Redemption. Built for it. Oh, sorry. Let's flip.
We're gonna go up the mountain a ways, or up this ridge line, and try to get to a point though where we can see a lot of country.
Okay.
Anything we see up there we can shoot at, right?
When it comes to, if we see one, let's say it's a few hundred yards away, am I gonna still have to dial this in, but because of the wind, it'll just be 0?
If I just say shoot, assume you don't have to dial anything,
Gotcha.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Especially if it's like urgent. If I'm like shoot him
Gotcha.
now, which is probably what Will was getting back there, and that's probably why he missed.
Getting peppered.
Yeah.
So we're gonna walk around here.
Yeah, we'll walk this ridge, and then you can just barely see there's a road up on top there, and we'll
Okay.
follow that road, and we're gonna try to get into that country up there and call all that.
In your experience of coyotes, when you start calling like that, is it?
I'd rather get up there where we can see really far and give us an opportunity to at least send one, right?
Yeah.
My legs are burning.
It's a tough one, huh?
What's that?
That hike, that was a tough one, yeah. I was just enjoying the views back there.
We're gonna like crest out here. In the next spot we get, we can see a little bit, we'll set up again. All this stuff's real good. This kind of deep cuts and all this brush. These juniper draws. So as soon as we can see something, we'll set up. And the wind's good, we're going into the wind. So
We're gonna get one. We're gonna get one. I can feel it.
I don't know much about coyotes, but this seems like the area they'd be in.
Dude, I mean, it doesn't, where we're trapping beaver today, we're in the middle of coyote country. So we'll have the long gun with us the whole time, and our day is not done coyote hunting.
It's not done till it's done.
That's right.
Holding that position was tough. You see me struggling?
Yeah.
I was thinking about that chair the entire time. I have this vision of us hunting beef in the middle of a trap, hands in the water. And I hear Garrett go, "Taylor." I look and I see this gun right here, the gas gun in the air. I catch on the fly. Get a couple of them boys running off together.
You got to throw a roll in there too. You grab
Yeah,
it.
got to roll. Actually, coyotes come to attack us because they smell the beaver.
Right.
Like, we want that. It's been a scarce winter.
Shit comes running when they smell beaver, that's for sure.
No doubt about it.
Well, shit, we could have gotten you squared away on that.
I couldn't even see it.
No, that was the problem. Were you on it when I shot?
No, I was.
I don't have.
Max, you got his shot?
I got the coyote, but like I was on you.
So you got my
He
miss?
didn't roll over. He was just there and stood up.
I think he was laid up.
Yeah.
So you got my miss, you didn't get his miss.
Yeah.
You don't. No, he knows better than that shit.
Okay, now that we're here, where was it?
All right, I'm in Montana. A couple of hunters. What'd you see out there today, sir?
We saw a couple.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You didn't get shots off?
Something was wrong with the gun.
Any
Something's wrong with the gun that Garrett
shots
gave me.
off.
Something's wrong with the gun, Garrett.
Had to be miles away, though.
They happened fast.
It was a long
It was
ways away.
fast and close, man.
You see what happened? Was it was running.
Remember, I told you to start out by
After
saying.
I missed, I looked over.
I
at
told
Steve,
you
I
to start
said,
out by saying, "Well."
Yeah. Well, you see what happened.
Steve said to Garrett, the damn thing nearly rolled over a collar.
But it never slowed down though.
It never slowed down.
never
Oh,
slowed
really?
down. He was full speed ahead the whole
After I
time.
missed, I looked over at Steve. I said, "You see the targets at the shooting range weren't moving."
And you didn't pull out the gas gun? Give a couple shots at it?
No, because I
Hey,
kept
let's be
thinking
honest.
it was gonna stop.
Let's be honest. He hung me out to dry a little bit.
No, I was like,
Maxwell said that he was telling him in his ear, like, "Hey, stop the coyote." Like,
I was
you can
going,
make a
get
noise
him,
to stop it."
get him. Shit, he's gone.
Called it, made it stop, no?
So now I'll spend the rest. No, I was saying also that now you'll spend the rest of the day going like, man, what I should have done was this, or what I should have done was that. This morning I even thought about grabbing my shotgun, and then I talked myself out of it. And that would have been real smart.
Because he could have dropped. It was close.
It was that close?
Yeah.
30 yards.
And it was just jogging the whole time, and I was like,
jogging.
No, he was cooking. He was cooking. He was cooking.
"Here's one up here on the right. Shooter, get ready, get the gun ready." Yeah. All right, you set up. Go ahead, whenever you want to. Shoot it. And then it got to the point where he goes, "Are you gonna shoot it?" I was like, "Yeah." And it's jogging. I'm just trying to drag.
How many shooters did you hear before he said, "Are you going to shoot it"?
Probably 8 shootings.
Yeah, he was.
Well, I mean, it's easy for me to say. I'm not the one trying to do it, but he's just coming. He's like coming.
Yeah.
Are you
gonna shoot it? Yeah.
We were walking down this
He's
way.
gonna shoot it when it's gonna stop. Shoot it when it stops. It was never stopping. He's like, "Shoot."
I was basically went on a hike with JP and Garrett.
Oh, buddy. We hiked.
What y'all gearing up on right now?
We just got done coyote hunting.
Now it's time for America's
Ding.
favorite pastime.
Didn't get anything. The boy was close. I ain't gonna put a lot on Steve, but I was kind of on Steve.
Hey, but now you have a shot at redemption.
With what?
Prove your worth with the beavers.
Yeah, but the beavers, they're already
already
trapped. So we'll walk
Dude,
over there.
they're
We'll see
not-
the beavers back. We got them. We didn't do shit.
You might stay in the car, Will.
Yeah, shoot.
Fucking funny, man. Yeah,
Where are they supposed to
they're
go?
supposed to be to there. You see, you're off. You ever see that? It's like he's got fucking knee boots on. Yeah, that should be tickling your sack, the inside.
Oh,
of that
no
thing.
way. See, Will's got the full thing.
I mean, we were close.
How far is 70 yards? Like that fence? The gate?
No, he was a hell of a lot closer than that.
That it was like
He was from
probably
here.
that fence.
No, he was at the collar. He was from here to the horse trailer.
That was probably the issue. Like he was too close, and we were doing long range all day.
Yeah.
Like you're
He was
bring
just a
one ready
different
for it.
mind, yeah.
Yeah.
But then weirdly, we had one that was far away, and he didn't
They spot it.
come through on that either. So it's not that. It's not that. It's not. It must be something different.
Steve had to take over for the long one.
I
How'd
just
that
got-
end up working out?
Well, I was just kind of trying to spook it out of there,
Trying to spook it out of there.
Wow.
So this is a beaver dam, small beaver dam. This is mud they drag up and put scent on it. That's an unlucky muskrat. Got caught by his foot in the beaver trap.
No.
Damn.
That's a bad day. So when I was young, man, like we catch and sell a lot of muskrats.
Yeah.
The fur prices always go up and down, but adjusted for inflation, it'd be like that those were $20 a piece. But you catch, you know, hundreds in a year. There's guys that like would, you know, buy new trucks and shit off muskrat money.
No shit.
Yeah, I mean, like after work.
It's nuts.
That's probably the most manly thing you can do is trap your way into a new truck.
That used to be so. That used to be such an industry. There's a thing that happened in Louisiana called the. In the 20s, there was like a thing called the Trappers' War in Louisiana, where
You want me to hold it?
the muskrat guy.
$5 a pop right there.
I'm trying to tell you. Well, no, I'm trying to tell you major American history shit.
My fault.
There was so much money in muskrat trapping in Louisiana in the 20s that the mob, I'm not kidding you, the mob tried to move in on the muskrat trappers.
How'd that turn out?
There was some shots fired. I think there was a fatality.
So I'll hold the muskrat, and
Yeah, you're the guy that carries the muskrat.
you got it.
Hey, we ain't gonna go under another, right?
No, you're good.
Oh, so we got one.
Yeah.
Oh, we got one? How the hell up? I got underwater.
Oh, cause you got those shorties. Out.
Yeah,
You
the
got a
shorties
soaker.
got me.
What you need, Coach?
Good job.
They're alive?
Oh no, he's stoned.
Okay.
You know what all these get? You know what these are all used for nowadays? Cowboy hats. These all go to what's called the hatter trade.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
You want to compare sizes? That's pretty cool, Steve. It's not about size, brother.
Your job is to tote that. Now you guys have heard of obviously you heard of Lewis and Clark expedition.
Yeah.
So when Lewis and Clark came through here, like they left it was 1804 to 1806. And when they came through here, they got to this area, and they referred to this area as the Three Forks, meaning part of their mandate was to find the head of the Missouri River. So the Missouri River forms right near here. It's the Gallatin, Jefferson, and Madison rivers all come together. And when they came back, they reported about just in this region being enormous quantities of beavers, which were like very valuable back then. So that's when all these dudes in their wake started coming up, and they had this as a bullseye to come and trap beaver. So there's a ton of early activity here of fur trappers coming up into this area to catch beavers, and then so many of those guys, those early trappers, got killed by Blackfeet in this region here. When they make cowboy hats, if you look at a cowboy hat on the band, it'll say like 10X or whatever. Mm-hmm. That refers to the density, the amount of that wool, not the long reddish hair, but that underwool. They shave it off and they make felt with it. And that's what you make cowboy hats out of.
Look at that thing.
Yeah.
Heavy? That's done, Buster.
No, that's the knees and shins. It's landing on a bunch of rocks. Oh, that's a heavy boy.
Well, here goes your job, bro. Hell yeah. Look at the tail. Were the tails valuable? Or worth anything?
Yeah. So I got a buddy that he's a professional beaver trapper. He has a summer job, but then fall, winter, spring traps beavers for a living.
Yeah.
He's got contracts where he sells the skulls. All the meat goes to sled dog racers. It's regarded as a real high test dog food.
Yeah.
So sled dog racers that are racing competitive dogs want to race them on beaver meat. He sells the furs.
PED for dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah. But listen, man, my dog goes bananas for that stuff.
There goes Steve, man.
He was done with the conversation.
He dropped some history knowledge.
Half listened to my story, was like,
Yeah.
we get another one? Muskrat.
Oh, this is all, yeah, the rest of these are muskrats. I got to run and grab a few of these. You guys can hang tight or you can run with me.
We'll run with you.
All right, one sec.
You gonna stay there?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch. He doesn't have a name yet, but I'm gonna sit back and watch him. Make sure he doesn't go anywhere. I'll just cheer on the boys.
Right.
I'm more of a camaraderie guy.
Every time-
I'm built for the sidelines, as they say.
Every time we get one, I want to hear a loud cheer.
Okay.
I have.
Buddy. That
Give up? Get one?
He goes,
Muskrat.
come over here, pull up this stake, and I take 2 steps in. He goes, actually, I have to pull the stake up. I'm licensed. Buddy,
Another
you're
one,
cleaning up
Steve!
right now. And my wife's from Canada.
Careful.
You got it, Taylor!
I'm good.
Keep your feet underneath you!
Got you, man. Appreciate you. So anyway, like I was saying,
It's kind of tricky on this. This is a muskrat hut. The tricky part is finding where he's coming in and out. So you take and go along the edge and just feel with your boot. And you'll eventually find the entrance. And the entrance is right here. Like there, I can tell that's how he exits and enters and exits it. You just got to feel with your boot. Sometimes you cannot find them. But I found it. In the right area, a female muskrat can put off 24 kits in a year.
just when you think you're out of it, man.
I saw that. I saw your body kind of like halfway in, and then I saw you like bending. I don't know if you were like pushing up to get out. There's a little bit of fear that starts to creep inside when you're going low.
You're walking, he's just talking to you. He's like almost falling over, but still talking.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, this is just...
And it's not even the taking a deep step. It's just like pulling your leg out.
Yeah. It's like I wonder if this boot is suctioned up to my foot enough.
Yeah.
My right foot has got water on it.
See, all we were trying to do is just demonstrate. We kind of over harvested because we're not even.
It's like $45 right there.
We got a lot of traps to go.
Got a lot of them.
I wanted to set enough that we'd have a catch.
It's a big boy.
You can throw him over your shoulder.
Buddy, he ain't touching this. He ain't touching the shoulder. Sorry, Norv. It's a heavy boy.
How much do you think that weighs?
What, 50 pounds?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got him. You stay back there, Steve. I gotta finish the job. How much you think he weighs, Steve?
47. Maybe more.
That is a big boy.
Yeah, that's cool.
Look at him. Oh, okay, Steve.
Steve, you need help?
Nope. Got it. Tried to cross there, and dude, you should try to do it. Go get right here and walk that trail.
You just said you almost drowned the other day.
You'll be fine. We got you.
I mean, if I'd have been by myself, I don't know what would have happened.
Yeah.
I did it. You see, I got in and I got out. So just go right here and head right to that point.
How high does it get?
Not over.
Trunk loop.
Remember talking about just like swamp walking? Being good at swamp walking?
Oh, buddy. Hey.
Chili had to drag me out of there. It's a good swamp test. It's a death pit in here, man.
You know, I almost drowned there the other day. Well, go ahead and try it out.
And you're not to the bad spot yet. See, when I do my man's man Olympics, this is gonna be part of it.
No,
Hey,
just,
looking behind you, see that bubbles coming up?
yeah.
Do you know some dudes? I didn't know this was possible, but it was all over in the news, and some of my buddies talked to the guy I happened to. All that coming up. See that?
Yeah.
You know, ice fishing shelter, right? A shanty. You found what I'm talking about?
Not
You ever
really.
ice fish?
No.
Picture that you set
I
up.
feel like you're just telling me a story so I just stay here.
That's methane gas from
Yeah.
decomposing vegetation. So when people ice fish, they'll set like a tent on the ice so it's warm to ice fish in.
Yeah.
All that methane coming off the bottom had filled that shelter. And when they went to light a heater, it blew up. Yeah, that shit right behind you.
There's no snakes in here, right?
No, but
That's where I got stuck.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is what's getting crazy.
Dude, can you imagine getting in there and just dying down there because you're by yourself?
No, it feels like the
Yeah,
mud is like up to my hips.
it could kill you.
You see, it's starting to get up to the.
help.
Yeah, imagine that being how you died. Taylor, it's your turn now with your little girl and your little shorty boots.
I saw what Will just went through.
Oh, that's crazy, dude. You feel like all the mud's like up around your thighs. You gonna try it? You got a hit?
Yep.
Oh, we got beef.
There's one. He's all muddy.
The second angry
Get
beaver.
him rinse
There's
off.
2 of them in here. We got 2. Couple of
Steve's
neighbors
waterboarding
hanging
him.
There's a beaver.
out. The muskrats are those little ass beavers.
No, they're not.
They're in the what? They're in the rodent family?
They are rodents.
Yeah, so are beavers.
You're right. Yes, in that way you're exactly correct.
Yeah.
Beaver is North America's biggest rodent. The world's biggest rodent is the capybara.
Steve, this might be a bad question.
Go ahead.
But why do you trap?
Oh, well, that's what I was going to do for a living when I was little, man. Like, I had every intention of being a trapper. I just like to get after it in the winter now a little bit. I'll show you some stuff. I brought some stuff to show you.
Okay.
Made out of furs we caught.
So when you were a young pup, when you grew up, you wanted to be a trapper.
That's all I thought about, man.
For the love of the game.
Not all I thought about, but that's what I was. Yeah, I mean, I was committed, man. I was like committed. I thought, man, not 25 of them, because we had 2 blankets and we had a bunch of leftovers. Yeah, to figure it out.
This is something you make love on right here. Put this in front of a fireplace.
Your third baby.
Yeah, this is third baby.
I don't want you to soil it though, you know.
Steve would be like, yeah, sweetheart. I know this is getting.
Things are getting hot, and he's
Yeah.
making eyes. Hey,
I'd be like,
why
I
don't we
hate
just move
to-
over
Just
there?
like how we moved the table.
Yeah.
I'd be like,
I don't want to use this one.
Yeah.
I hate to interrupt, but that's my beaver blanket.
We got to get you away from
It's
that.
an hotel.
Okay, job 1. There's a joint right there. We use this serrated blade just so you don't ruin your regular blade. Okay. You got it? But don't mess it up. Do it like nice and right.
Oh, yeah, I'm not trying to fuck around.
Because she demeanor. Oh. No, you're all right. Yeah. Yeah, you take that off and say, all right, let's get how do we get this taken care of?
Ready to roll? No, I need to go
tendon with
back.
Hold on.
Take it apart.
You gotta have a real, no, not like that. It's just a real clean circle.
So we have a whole day just for cycling. So sure.
Here's a scale.
Did it? Yeah. And Rob was like,
What I do?
No, it's not. You just don't want to leave a broad hole there. We'll tack it up. It's not bad. Go ahead.
How good it smells.
Why does that keep happening? Is that bad?
I don't know. I have no clue. We can have.
Will you do the
Steve- we can
favor
have
doing
Steve,
some getting into those muskrats?
14.
What do you think about this cut job?
Don't like that one bit.
Okay. Will did
No,
that.
that's actually fine. That's actually fine.
Both of
So
them.
take this and come right like see that's a carpet hook. Come in and you go down all the way down, right down dead nut center, pass right through the vent and wind up right there. There's a way hot tip, dead center, and it just does it right in there. You miss one little spot. That's good. And then we gotta do the tail here too, so. Like so. Most fur bears do what's called tube skin them, where you don't actually cut up the center like this. The price on beaver fur was real low, so people weren't catching them. And so the caster market got real competitive. And this stuff right here got up to $100 a pound, which is high for this stuff.
You talking about that little beaver fragrance?
Yeah, these little scent sacks. See that right there? How that toe's got a split?
Yeah.
So he secretes, he's got an oil gland right here.
Feel that right there?
Yeah, that's an oil gland. He secretes that oil, and he'll collect that oil on that split toe, and that's his comb. And he combs that oil into his fur to waterproof himself.
These things got some shit to them.
What could you make with one beaver pelt?
Oh, I was gonna show you. So you could do. So this, you know, those muskrats. So that's muskrat when you take it off, right? That's what I was gonna do. Is if you guys wanted them, that's a look for you. I'd have them sewn up for you. That's not gonna fit you. No, that's a specialty hat, dude. That's an insane looking person hat.
the visor on it.
Well, that's what. Yeah, it's a specialty hat. It's so that because like when you're riding when the sun's real bad.
Yeah.
If you want to just look like an insane person, I run it like this. Get your shades on.
Dialed in.
Get a one piece snowsuit, and your wife will see it and kind of be like,
Oh, she ain't digging it.
no, she likes it. She respects it. Pull away, and just try not. You don't want to cut through the hide. It's hard to picture, but you can kind of picture the seam right there. Right. That white is leather, so you don't want to cut that. Give it a try. Ooh, you're playing with fire. Now, what you just did is you inadvertently did something called clean skinning.
Is that a good thing?
Yeah, but yours was like
You
inadvertent.
think so?
It'd be like if you shot someone and pierced their ear, you could be like, and you inadvertently pierced his ear, right? You'd be like, is it good? Well, if he wanted an earring. No, you're too close. That's for like people that really are really good.
Oh, maybe I'm really good, Steve.
A guy I know that does hundreds of these, he clean skins them. He takes the whole thing off like that, so he doesn't need to flesh it, which is what we're gonna do next. But yeah, you're playing with fire. You're gonna cut a hole. In.
In here?
Yeah, there you go.
Steve's just a little impatient.
Here's me.
The real hard part is fleshing those bastards. When I would sell beavers, most of the stuff you do what's called putting it up, but when I would sell them just like that.
Look at this thing, bro. Still got its little eyeballs in there.
Right here. We have three over here. You want to just toss it in their hand over there?
What's she say? 50?
Oh, yes,
50.
sir. 50.
Yeah, low 50.
Dude, you were on the money.
50.
That's what you guessed,
60.
wasn't it?
50 and a half.
Steve just got to prove me wrong.
You were off by half pound.
Half pound? It's crazy. You kept saying you're playing with fire, And it was just A+ work on
Just
that.
natural.
Yeah.
I'm over here just like pretending like I know what I'm doing.
You're doing a good job.
Am I? I don't know.
How do you know, Will?
How's that?
Good.
Yeah.
This is how you finish them. So this is how they get sold. So even if you go back to like Lewis and Clark time, whatever, like that's what they were trafficking in.
How do they get the wool and fur off the skin?
They'd have these whole rooms full of women that would take that fur and they'd lay it over their lap and they'd have to go in and tear. You know, and people would describe these rooms where it's like an audible like the noise of hair getting torn. Then you'd sit and shave that wool away. These are probably the hardest of all the things to flesh. These are the hardest thing to flesh.
Beaver?
Yep.
How's that?
Because it's just everything's glued on.
So much information.
Oh, dude, it's a bottomless pit, man.
It's crazy, yeah, but you have it like every 15 minutes, you got something new. You're just like, how does it retain it all?
How'd you feel about this whole process?
It was fun to learn about. It was cool watching him see him like skin the entire beaver, like all the little details going into it.
The skinning part was cool. I was not a fan of cutting off or breaking off his little feet. The hands I had no problem with.
It was
But
the
it
feet.
was his
that got
feet.
you.
There was a little more muscle had to be brought into it. It was tough. It was tough.
So overall, good day.
Overall 4.5. It's awesome.
Yeah, I mean we didn't get a coyote,
Well, we haven't got a coyote yet.
but hey, that's hunting.
Well, I'm getting one tonight.
That's hunting.
Garrett and I are gonna be out there. Tarps off.
Boys, this interview is brought to you by Bud Light.
My God.
Steve Rinella, you are our very first Bud Light interview.
All this Western stuff, but hadn't hunted for some reason. And I got a chance to take him on his first deer hunt. And I had written a piece about sleep inside this dam.
All right, we just got done with the podcast with Steve. Garrett brought us back here since we didn't get a coyote. They were gracious enough to let us select one. Taylor selected this bad boy right here.
Beautiful. Actually, I did. I picked one.
And they're like, oh,
Cuts
that's
it. He's like,
a
actually,
great
that's
one.
probably the worst one. Don't take that one. And Steve was like, this one's pretty good. So this is the one.
Yeah, get to take this back to
Yeah.
the shop.
This is fitting too. Like being posers that we are. Like when people walk into our shop, and be like, "Oh, did you kill the coyote?" Be like, "It was a gift."
Yeah, that was a gift.
It was a gift from a sweet
From
man
the
named
MeatEater
Garrett.
boys, though.
Yeah, from the
Yeah.
MeatEater boys.
But thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you are subscribed, leaving comments. But big hugs, tiny kisses.
Thanks, dude.
One more.
Take care.
Appreciate you.
Thanks for putting up with me being sick.